Hey guys and gals, it's Teddy here at the digital showroom at SpinWurkz, located in sunny Tampa Bay, Florida. 2014 Harley Davidson Tri-Glide. This is going to be the cream of the crop when it comes to the trikes. It's going to have all the bells and whistles, sound system, navigation, cruise control, you name it. This one's going to have all of the goodies. Start with the mileage. Check it out. It sounds like a price tag, $12,399. So it's just a touch over 12,000 miles on this bike. Remember that book value allows 5,000 miles per year of average riding. So this bike has a little bit less than 3 years of average riding. So it's going to be very low mileage for the year, and it's in excellent condition. We're going to go through all the details. Let's start up front, work our way back. Up front, you're going to notice that it's going to have LED treatment all the way around on the highway lights as well as the main headlight, which is going to provide a lot of illumination. The LED headlights are going to do two things that I really like. One, you're going to see a lot easier because it's a very bright focused light. Two, people are going to see you a lot easier because of that bright light. So it's a safety feature. So you'll see a lot easier and people will also see you a lot better. Really nice feature to have. In fact, I like to have that on all of the Harleys that I've ever owned. It's just a really good thing to have. Got a big mag wheel up front, and it's going to have dual disc brakes up front, lots of stopping power there, and you're going to have improved suspension from 2014 and on. This is one of the first years that Harley really paid a lot of attention to the suspension on their glides. This rides like you're on a cloud. Very good suspension, air ride in the rear, plush, just really, really nice ride. You'll really enjoy this bike when it comes to doing long rides. It just feels like you're on a cloud. They don't call it a glide for nothing. So that being said, all of your gauge cluster up here is going to be your fuel, your speed, your RPM, and your battery voltage. So you'll be able to monitor the health of this machine as you're cruising down the highway with ease. Big screen on here. This is one of the first years that they put in. It is the first year they used the big navigation screen on here. So you have your Bluetooth setting that you can hook up your phone. If you want to listen to any music from East Coast to West Coast all the way, you can hook up your phone with Bluetooth. Charge it in the nice little storage door on the right-hand side. It's in a waterproof compartment, so rain or shine, you're going to have your tunes, hooked up Bluetooth, phone's charging, highways in front of you. It's made to get you what you want, and it does a very good job at it. The chrome up here is in pretty good shape. You're going to have a little bit of wear and tear on the gas door right here, but other than that, I'll have the camera pan around and get a nice view of all of the display up here. The paint's in good shape. You're going to notice that the outside of these fenders on the rear are not scuffed. You're going to see a lot of trikes out there that people forget that they're on three wheels and they scuff the rear fenders when they're pulling into the garage. This one is untouched. Really good. So definitely a plus on that. The leather on the back here for both the tour pack and the rider and passenger seat, excellent condition. You're going to have heel toe shifter on here so that you don't worry about getting the top of your boot messed up. So it'll keep your shoes looking good. And you got floorboards for both the passenger and the rider. So you got some real estate to move around when you're on those long road trips. Really good to have. Just that extra couple inches really do make a huge difference. Sound system in the back for your passenger as well as speakers up front. And storage back here. Besides the trunk in the back, you're going to have a huge tour pack up here which will hold 2 helmets, a jacket, some gloves, and it closes with ease. You want to remember it's not just this. It's also the top that has the room in it as well. 2 pipes sticking out the back here. It's going to have a nice exhaust note. It is fuel injected, dual exhaust, and it's factory pipes. One thing that I always like to point out with any bike that's pre-2017, does it have the 103 and does it have the 6-speed? That's what I call peanut butter and jelly. That's my favorite combination when it comes to Harley Davidson motor and transmission. And yes, this bike has the 103 with the 6-speed. This bike will purr when it's going down the highway at 75, 80 miles an hour. It's a big reduction gear when you hit that 6th gear. If you're riding a bike that's pre-2007, you know what I'm talking about. You're always reaching for that 6th gear. This one's got it. And thank God that it does, because it doesn't break a sweat at 75, 80 miles an hour going down the highway. Tones the motor down, lets you enjoy what you're out there to really do. Another thing I want to point out, this 2014 is one of the few years that has the liquid-cooled top end. If you're a Florida rider, a Texas rider, Arizona, if you're in those southern parts of the US and you're in a hot area, that is going to be a huge factor when you're shopping for your trike. It's going to have that liquid cooled top end. So it's going to really help out with keeping this baby cool. Without further ado, let's head over and see what this sounds like in our sound test. Stay tuned. Here we go. All right, guys and gals, this is going to be the sound test on a 2014 Harley Davidson Tri-Glide. This is going to be that awesome 103 motor, and again, it has that 6-speed transmission, beautiful combination, dual exhaust. They're long pipes, so it's going to put that sound back behind this machine, so it'll let you enjoy your ride up here, your music, everything that you want to enjoy up here without all that noise. Fuel pump primes on. Gotta love the gauge cluster. Get that Harley Davidson shield on there that lights up. Let me turn our music down here. Fire and all. Here we go. That's a nice note. I'm gonna crawl under the back end of this while we do a pan shot. These may not be factory pipes. Hang on. Boy, I love when I'm wrong. Those are Cobras. Those are not factory pipes, so my mistake on that. They are Cobras. It's got a little more bite than I thought it was going to be, and those are definitely Cobras. Let a little oil pump on here. All right, fuel injected 103 with the dual Cobra pipes on the back. Pleasant surprise there. No need to sweep the floor, I just did it. There it goes, it just took all the leaves out there. Anyways, good throttle response on that, right what you'd expect. Great note right there. I love when you get a little bit of little decibel out of these pipes. Again, those long touring pipes are great because it's going to put that note and that exhaust noise behind you. So if you need it, it's there. If you need to let somebody know that there's a motorcycle next to you, those pipes, you just go ahead and just open that throttle a little bit. They will hear it. And when you want it to quiet down, just click up to that extra gear. And again, you got that 6-speed in here, which is huge. Really, really good selling feature for this model. That's always going to quiet that bike down. So it's noisy when you need it and quiet when you want it. So a great combination. The phone number is there for a reason. It is 727-273-9500. We love talking about motorcycles. If there's something that we missed on this that you're interested in or you want to see a specific detail, please just let us know. We're happy to help out. We ship worldwide, so if you're overseas or in a different country or anywhere else in the U.S., don't worry, we got you covered. We got some of the best shipping rates in the nation. We also have warranties that are going to come with all of our motorcycles. It's 30 days powertrain coverage. That's free. We also have warranties that can go out to 7 years a la carte per year that we can pair with some really good financing. We have some of the best rates in the nation for that as well. As always, thank you everybody for watching. God bless and ride safe. Thank you very much.